Hey guys, and welcome to the official bi-weekly series of the Nibble bi-weekly series. I don't know why I said it like that, but welcome guys. It is week number 5. I can't believe we actually already so far deep into the Nibble bi-weekly series, which has been happening for over 2 months. We're in our third month. It is the week 5, guys. I'm more excited each week getting into the competitive state of Fortnite South Africa and the neighboring countries around us. It's been an absolute journey so far. We've had a 3 times champ, which was Neymar, Travis, and Woke. However, last week around, or week 4, we did have Ginger, Zakis, and Jamie, a complete new trio, sort of form up overnight and dominate the entire tournament that Sunday. But let's see whether or not what will be going into play this time around. Now, I know for a fact Zakis, Jamie, and Ginger are no longer a trio. In fact, the trios that are somewhat forming today, somewhat for this week, are most probably going to be your trios that will be going into FNCS and so forth. So people making those decisions right now, becoming a trios and so forth, are going to be planning ahead of the FNCS and so forth. So today, guys, we got the Nibble bi-weekly series week 5, which is a qualifier 1 on board for us. It's going to be an absolutely amazing one. And again, welcome to everybody that has come. Iman, Tylo, Script, Card, Kodak, Poxy, Heal, Psycho, Altus, HN Vlogs. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. And it is, of course, Ramadan. So, yeah, Ramadan to the Muslim people. Yeah, hope I got that one correct. Guys, without wasting any more time for you guys, let us jump straight on board into game number 1, which we have on board. We're going to be on CK, Bojo, and Noted. And we can see off the bat, they've got into some trouble. And by the way, guys, there is still spots available for the tournament, I believe. So if you guys want to go and register, if you guys want to have a spot, there is one more spot available where you guys can then register and go on. And then, yeah, that should be perfect for you guys. But again, guys, we are tuning into the week 5 of the Nibble bi-weekly series. I'm so excited to see what is on board for us this time around. And we got so many POVs compared to our previous weeks and so forth that we've had in the past in terms of broadcasting. Now there's a Discord where if you guys would like to join, you can always DM me. My username is @IroOG. You guys can DM me and then get on board over there. But as you guys can see right here, they're going to their home, they land, their place where they dominate. It is Dirty Docks, and the Noted Bojo and Sika haven't had their shine just of yet when it comes to the Nibble bi-weekly series. They've become so close though in terms of winning the tournament, but just falling short a couple points. Their best placement thus far has been 2 times second place, and any time now, I'm assuming they will be getting the spot in terms of first place in this tournament. There is going to be another qual on Friday. That is correct. You see, there's going to be another call on Friday. Kibbles, welcome to the stream. HN Vlogs, how you doing? Yako and Altus, I got the spot. Well, good luck, Altus. Best of luck for you. There's going to be another qualifier on Friday, which will be slightly better. Of course, it is Ramadan. We don't have that much players on board with us than we usually do, but I am more excited to see what goes into play for the players at hand right over here. Off the bat, already upgrading that pump into a blue pump. And again, guys, this season has been remarkable. I've been playing every Tuesdays, and yeah, I can tell you there's so much features and upgradable options that the game is balanced. We just need more mobility in terms of what to do, but now you got those off-road tires that you can apply to your vehicle, and that gives you a better advantage when traveling. I don't know to what extent you could use those cars to travel and hide them in your box or whatever the case may be, because they're also slightly more bigger. But on board with CK and them, we also do got more people.
Yeah, the one's just sitting on main, bro. There's still one on main.
Let's just do something. Yeah.
Videos like this aren't even worth time.
I'm still looting.
You need to be fast.
Okay. So going on board also, guys, the
Like,
three
why are they
times
not getting
champ,
extra shit?
which
Yeah.
we've had before in the past, but their routine has sort of fell short
CK, you need to get
due
close
to
so that I
obviously
can
certain
record live.
gameplay that they had, and we'll
Good.
get them on screen for you guys right here, properly fitted. So as you guys can see over there, this is a Travis, Woke, and Neymar, and now they're going around Catty Weather Station. Really OP loot. I don't know if you guys have been keeping track with the Fortnite competitive, you know, the trends and so forth that have been happening. But there's been teams that have come top 10, top 20 in Trio Cash Cup, Solo Cash Cup, just based on catchy loot. And they go to a campfire, they take their cabbages, medkits, floppers, literally all forms of heals. They go to a campfire and they sit there and they heal up. And there's been teams that get consistent placements doing so. So yeah, it's been weird for the couple of teams, and there you go, guys, the Hot Wheels that I was talking to you guys about quite earlier, in terms of, you know, it's slightly bigger vehicle. They've gotten heals now. The loot is not looking that great. They need a lot more mats when it comes to what they look like right over there. So yeah, who's contesting Bojo and them? I'm not entirely sure. But if you really want, we can see exactly what that looks like for Bojo and them on their side. Let's go back over to... Oh, geez, the balance on this car is crazy. Yeah. So if Travis, Neymar, and Woke happen to run into a trio, it could be very hard for them to take the fight, because, I mean, just alone on Travis mats, it's very, very small. He's going to need a lot more farming on his rotation, which we will see later in the day come into play. But yeah, let's go back over to the YouTube POV and see what that's looking like right over there.
Yeah, there's one man and one above me. I don't know where the third is.
So they're still taking this fight, and in about roughly 45 seconds, they're going to
400
need to
Just
make
sitting
those
in
rotations,
action.
because
I'm
they
dead,
are
man.
in zone.
Like,
They're
got
not
metal.
in zone, and it's
Okay,
tough.
can you
When
come
you're not
down,
in
please?
zone,
Yeah.
it can be hectic.
Hey, but I can go all the way right to them.
Okay, swim all the way around, dude. I'm gonna start making noise then.
One went in the building.
Okay, I'm making noise for noted. Okay, I'm gonna start building up, CK.
One's trying to flank me. Two, they're being weird. What am I seeing?
Comms. Where are they?
61 dink on one. They're rotating. They're rotating left.
Okay.
They're trying to run or something.
I'm
Okay.
top main. Oh yeah, they don't know I'm here.
See them, Bojo?
Almost getting into a fight. This could be the time where they actually get that damage in and get the cranking into play. You can already see
They're
CK taking a huge
There's two, yeah.
huge fold in terms of W keen. Let's see what goes into play for them, though.
Jump on him.
They're jumping on the kid, and it looks like they will be able to get a knock right here. He's got a coning there, and they really got all angles on this player. He hits him really hard, but CK also quite damaged. He's got the piece controls, but Bojo also in an uncomfortable position. Let's see what goes into play for the team. They've had the control, but looks like things have switched up. One player putting a lot of pressure on these guys, and it's tough to say who will be coming through on top right now. I'm more so expecting the players, Bojo and them, to come through successfully.
Okay.
Bojo and CK in no position to heal up. The zone will be moving right now. There's players on that should be making the rotations, but instead W keen and fighting right now. I can tell you, well, there is vehicles for the players to use, so they can't really die to zone right here. But no white heals, no blue heals, another hard pump, and you will see Bojo, CK and them in an uncomfortable position.
Open your med kits.
On me.
23.
Bojo gets knocked, and it's Dynamic Quack who will be in this position. Nice! Oh my god, it's a 1v1 situation.
50.
Noted needs to get out of here, maybe grab the cards, but
They suck.
let's see what they can do. It's 1v1.
They don't know where my thirst is.
That first guy shouldn't have survived.
Oh,
that.
it's a 1v2.
Nice.
Nice hit damage from Noted. Noted going in the box. The player is
lots
still
of
on
time,
blue
bro,
heels.
lots of
This
time.
he should
He's
not
rezzing, he's rezzing,
duplicate
right
insanely.
Nice.
Does manage to get a player. Huge stuff coming into
Nice.
play. Noted can get the
Okay, I'm about to
1v2.
die, Noted.
Joe.
Okay, it's fine. He didn't get siphoned.
Nice.
The
Nice.
guy you killed got my siphon. The guy you killed got my.
Get the blue pump.
You need to
Literally
try to
Noted
get
with the
There's a med
1v2
kit on the first
situation.
one,
This is exactly what you want to see in this position. They need to get the cards.
Play it
Still a
slow,
couple
though.
seconds
Don't
on
jump in.
CK's body.
He's
Nice.
below you.
Break
Don't
it
get
from-
edited
break it
down.
with your SMG.
My card is 30 seconds.
Don't waste your mats. Don't
Play
waste your
card.
mats. You don't have that many.
Oh, this is scary.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good.
Well done to
you
Noted.
have two
Noted
medkits,
successfully gets the card.
Go
Will be
Rubies.
making his way out of zone right now. This is the perfect decision. You don't want to 1v1 right now. Zone is the distance though. He's got 2 medkits, so that's good for
I
him.
don't get why people play like this.
If he does get this elimination, it will help him a lot.
I mean, did you see the play? There's a blue pump on your left if you reboot. For us.
The team is ego
maybe,
fighting
maybe?
for the spot. Yeah, this seems to be the same
Go
team
up
that
and
had
bottom,
been fighting them in the previous week as well. He's going to be using a medkit quite earlier on right here. That player is probably low and he needs to get the push.
He's got no whites.
Just don't take a weird 50-50.
Imagine,
Oh,
imagine. Like, it's
beautiful
very, very
stuff
sad.
from
That's
Nota.
very,
Gets
very
the wall
sad.
and manages
That
to
is-
hit
is
hard
very
on him
depressing.
while freaking done to Noted and for the 1v3 that came into play.
I can't
Beautiful
reach out,
stuff.
Sorry, boys.
We had literally no shield and they lost that. That's crazy.
Just submitted.
You know we have like 12 chest spawns there, and a lot of loot spawns, like floor loot.
Damn, that is exactly what we want to see from Noted. We do got gloves on board as well for us, guys. He's also most probably playing with the new trio, and unfortunately, hey gloves, unfortunately, we won't be able to see him play in the tourney right now. So we can go over to the Discord and see what goes into play for them as well. So we also got other players such as Region, who's in this position, Envy, Region, Critic, and so forth. They are a new trio formed. I swear to God, Pulse is always playing with new players, and this leads to inconsistency within the team, the chemistry as well. But like I said, guys, teams that are forming up this weekend, most probably going to be the teams that take part in the FNCS that is happening on the 22nd of April. That is an in-game Fortnite event that if you guys want to take part, man, sure, go by all means, enter in the Fortnite thing. You got to be in Champions though, of course, to play, so get that grinding if you're not in it already. The SMG attack, it looks like they will be getting to some sort of fight right now, but instead they are disengaging Region, Chili, and Pulse on each other with the soul with the mind to disengage. Honestly, I would disengage too. There's still 57 players alive. Shout out to the Fortnite South African community because we had 12 players not queue up for game number 1. This is going to be a little bit of a stack game, and I'm actually excited to see what this qualifier can come into play for the players at hand over here. So, guys, yet again, if you guys are just tuning in, this is the Nibble bi-weekly series. Believe it or not, we are on week 5 already. There's a total of 1,350, which will be shared amongst the winners in the finals. Top 1 and 2 will be walking away with that prize pool split. And this happens every second week of the month and 4th week as well. Beautiful stuff coming out from the Nibble by Nibble Esports, where they the sponsors for this. And you can see he still needs a couple more mats. He needs a lot more wood, a lot more brick. If he's going to be going into endgame with that amount of mats, you're gonna call out, or gonna hear a call out from him and his teammates that they don't have any mats. They're scuffed and they will grief their own game. So get that brick, get that wood, and they should be in a decent position. Not only do we have Region and them on board, we also got Critic, who is playing with console player, if I'm not mistaken, as well. And they also in a good position. Looks like they had some fight or some sort of action going on for them. But it's Dreamy, Snipes, and Critic who will be taking part in this tournament. Again, new trios, underrated, unknown names. This is exactly what I'm most excited about when it comes to Fortnite itself and Fortnite South African new people trying to make a name for themselves. So again, guys, if you guys are streaming the tournament or you want to get involved in the tournament, don't want to stream it to YouTube, you can always broadcast it to us in Discord and we'll get your POV from there. We've gotten so many feedback from the community, and again, thank you guys so much personally from Elite Pro Series, bringing on board the POVs that you guys have and so forth. But on board with us, guys, Critic, Snipes, and Dreamy. Now, everybody probably knows Snipes. If you don't know Snipes, come on, he's been in the community for some time now, but he is an underrated name. He hasn't really shown that consistency and play coming out of the Fortnite South African tournaments. And then, yeah, Critic, really still an upcoming name, hasn't been heard of before. Dreamy, however, being on console, it's exciting to see such, expanding his horizons by not only playing consoles, but playing mixed platform. And, I mean, heaven knows what could go into play. Xbox player with his trio can maybe clutch up somehow and come through with the dub. Now, they've got a decent position where they would obviously need to rotate in about 23 seconds. And we're going to see this coming to play. Snipes is taking a couple shots at his players. We don't actually have game sound because for some weird reason, every time he screen shares his game, it just goes black. So we got a window screen share from him. This is the best we can do for POVs from the players and so forth. So right here, guys, we can see 52 players will be going into endgame. We could possibly be getting that a little bit of zone storm surge and a little bit of a dinosaur attack in the box. And yeah, no, GG's. So that is sort of like a max pool for them. They're going to need to travel. And that zone itself is scuffed for so many players. I can tell you that so many players need to make those rotations without any mobility, no peppers and anything. We're going to see a huge chunk of players being eliminated. Already you can see Critic trying to get 1 or 2 shots. He's got that scar and he's on controller, so he's got that good aim assist as well. The Primal and Makeshift ARs, I'm not a fan favorite of them, seeing that they don't have first shot accuracy, but I've seen a couple players, Kareem especially, with controller dominating in the box with that gun, and we see what will come into play. It looks like not a lot of players are focusing the rotates coming in. And this seems to be absolutely free for the players. There you go. He's already boxed up, already in a comfortable position. A little bit of a focus from out and abroad, but it looks like they'll be able to hold the fort down. And there it is, the team going. 49 players still remain. In about 8 seconds, the zone will be moving in. And I'm very excited, very, very excited for the game 1 of the Nibble Bi-Weekly Series, week 5, right here in this tournament, guys. He's got a harpoon, so if he ever needs to sort of refresh his mats in endgame, that can come into play, because 190 brick as well as 150 metal is, guys, like I said, it's not the best mats to go into endgame. He's got a little bit of a chance to get a beam on the player, but unfortunately no bullets will hit or get into play. Let's see what goes for the players at hand right now. You can tell they're very much focused and playing very passive. As soon as they get into the white line zone, they box up, and that is them in the zone. Now, we can go over to State, Perf, and Actual Fresh as well in this tournament, guys. And again, another new trio that we see on board for us over here. And a couple beamed or just a little bit of storm surge. I don't know exactly what caused the damage to the Actual Fresh, but State and Piv, I'm more excited about Piv nowadays, guys. He's been doing extremely well over the local tournaments that have been happening. He's been expanding and growing as an individual player. If you guys have not seen, he's been actually in the top 10 leaderboards over the past local tournaments that have happened in South Africa. Yeah, but Piv as well, also been in the community for some time. The Actual Fresh, really getting consistent. And by the way, is now a free agent, has left Eclipse Gaming, has a content creator. He is looking to join in. I'm not sure, maybe as a competitive player, but he's really trying to broaden his horizon to 45 players in this. And yeah, did I tell you, we only went into the game with 75 players, so this is really passive gameplay and good practice and scrimming as well, going in at the same time. Not only are you playing a tournament, but you're growing your knowledge and game sense around the entire aspects of competing. So good rotations from Actual Fresh, uses one stair, edits and goes in. They will be on the heighted position, it looks like, in this hand. Well, freaking done to that game decision, game making to get on this position. Beautiful 42 dink coming into play as well. So if they get zoned somehow, that would be super nice for them. Oh my god, State with the absolute beam manages to track a play as well. This is what you'd love to see for the players at hand. "41 players will be making it into the moving rotations, and you got about 10 or 9 seconds until that actually comes into play. There's still going to be about 3 more games at hand for the trios competing now. Very disadvantaged for them because they need to sort of rotate across, and they can't remain on height because there's a opposite height team already. So they're going to need to drop down a couple levels and then make it into the rotations. Let's see what that happens for them. And then we'll be jumping on board with the Travis and Neymar and Woke just to see exactly if they are in the game, how's it looking for them, and so forth. But yeah, guys, just a little bit of information as well regarding the tournaments at hand. We as in Elite Pro Series are still confident and remaining on Middle East for the rest of our competitive tournaments. We do believe, oh my god, just a look at that. Actual Fresh and Piv get knocked down quite quickly. The storm is on him right now, and State needs to make those rotations. He's got a good refresh from Piv's body, but off the bat, that is not exactly how you want to enter endgame in this position. State all alone with 190 HP, 31 players left, right and center around State right now, but good rotates nonetheless coming into play for him. He is secluded, going dead side just a bit, but how much longer can he remain alive is the question. Opportunity to get a couple shotgun shots in, and he does so exactly, but now getting focused. Players know that he's one shot. Oh my god, 27 HP. Does get W keyed and eliminated by YouTube Lex. Let's go immediately over to Travis and MC if they're still alive in this position. We died to ping at Travis. I didn't read that. Okay, they died to ping. GG's. Okay, so we'll go back to Region and MC if they're alive. Okay, there we go. So we got a Region, Chile, and Pulse in endgame, and like I said, guys, underrated teams making a name for themselves right now. 7 blue shield, and they're trying to get on height. Will he manage to shoot one player down? No, he doesn't. Chile and Pulse and Region actually staying quite close to each other. Misses a pump. Pulse goes down. He doesn't have any more mats. He's going to need to somehow get out of there. He's quite low on HP. He can't get some opportunity to take some kills right now, but very under pressure that he does not register that. He's got coned. He needs to take a mini. Someone come. He needs to take a mini or a half pot because he has so much time to do so. Damn. Man is not going to be taking any blue heals at all, and he will get knocked. Play on height. Chili left all alone. I'm not too sure who the players are that managed to kill Region and Chili, but Chili's still alive with a nice 100 pump. He does manage to lock on one player, but he will still get eliminated as well. Let's just go over to YouTube, see if we got either Bojo and them alive in endgame. Highly doubted, yeah. Critic? No, we got nobody in endgame with us right over there, guys. But that was a fantastic game coming in play for the players at hand. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the like. And let us get a GG in the chat for the players right over there. That was game number 1. We still got 3 more games at hand for the Nibble Trio Series. This is week 5, qualifier 1. You guys want to take part in these type of tournaments, head over to eliteproseries.co.za and enter on Friday. Registrations will be opening at 3 o'clock. And yeah, guys, we'll be going into a short break. But yeah, GG's to the players that made it into endgame, ranked up some points, and we'll be looking at the leaderboard in just a bit. Okay, guys. Let me just fix something real quick. I'll be back. Actually, I want to fix the webcam overlay, so I'll be back. And there we go. Nicely fitted into the circle. Guys, so you're probably wondering what the leaderboard looks like, and I can show you guys what that is right over here on the Nibble bi-weekly series week 5. And let us go over to game number 2, where we will see what this looks like. So, by the way, guys, this happens every second week and fourth week of the month. Qualifiers on Wednesday and Friday, and then the finals happening at Sunday. So, first and foremost, you got FA X Bravado, Kareem X Chimp. Ooh, Kareem and Chimp back together, as well as with Reject. Interesting stuff to see right over there. In second, guys, you got Reepsy, Crispy, and Punishes Ginger. They're on 34 points. FAX BVD is on 40. Pooper Troopers, we know exactly who these guys are. It's Spooky Card and Divs. They've also had a decent run in the bi-weekly series, coming second twice. And they got WTS, which is Taller, Steady, and Warrior, which is 23 points. And then Zolani, which is Piano, Racket, and Zolani. Then in 6 is Chili, Region, and Hill, which we saw them get into endgame and has an underrated trio or an unknown trio. That is very decent for this qualifier over here. Then you got Poxy, Wavy, and Lex. We saw YouTube Lex wipe out or eliminate actual fresh in them. And they got Race X Prize, which is Race, Spice, and Ricey. That there is an interesting team, actually. Then in 10th place is Solo X Mari X Ishi, which is Ishi, Solo, Zere, and Mori. And yeah, that is basically the leaderboard as it stands right now. Hope you guys are happy about that. And let's see what you guys have to say. Reject's epic name is King Rogers, by the way. And also, according to Rejects, they came second with 19 kills. That is massive, especially with the amount of players that had gotten into the game. This time around, I'm hoping for a better stack game for this. So let's see what goes into play right there. But welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you guys hit that subscribe button and the like button. We're on 25 likes, and I appreciate each and every one of you that has done so. Just a little bit of side information. We have hit 1,000 subscribers on Elite Pro Series. Thank you guys to each and every one of you who has shown support, and yeah, thank you guys so much for that. This is gonna go very well indeed. A good achievement in the books. So let's freaking go. Let's get GG's in the chat for that, guys. Let's go. I got EPS to 1,000. Imagine. Thank you to literally everyone that has supported EPS. Thank you again. So yeah, let's see what goes into play for game number 2. But I'm more let's just see. Okay, 72 players queued. Let's tell everyone queue up. And then, yeah, that is the leaderboard. We just got to wait for a couple people to queue up, players, game crashing, and so forth. So we will be back with a little bit of a short break. So don't go anywhere, guys. I just want to make sure that I help the people in the back end with support and everything. So be right back right now. Okay, now the final probably lost cut until game 2. Game 2 is starting right now, so let's go over to game number 2, where we'll be spectating CK and them, just in case there's a little bit of off-spawn action like we did see in game number 1. So yeah, they didn't get to actually get into endgame that much better because they died 19th with not a lot of points at hand. So yeah, it's been a tough one.
Look at a British guy at our school. On Monday. No,
Literally
they're just
noted
so
clutching up for the team, getting a 1v3 for the team. Better than, you know, dying of spawn against the team that they were contesting against. Noted came through, showed who he is, and popped off.
Think about that creamy peanut butter.
And it drips on your throat. I want to do PC, I don't know, but
Wait, are they not calling us?
Oh, you gotta be joking me. Okay, go with this, DK.
Okay, so they're not contested.
Team junkyard. Land close, land close. 3 kills.
Better pump.
Gotta make sure.
Nice loot already off the bat. He's got a pump, he's got minis. This is exactly what you want to see from CK.
I
Got
can
minis.
rush already. Drop it, someone throw me mini. Throw me mini, brother.
We'll just now.
Okay, I got a big pot.
Let's go blue pump.
drop me a big pot.
Okay, drop me a mini.
I dropped a mini.
Love you. Okay, I'm down to go right now.
Same.
I got 2 shotguns. One for someone else.
Nice. You can actually upgrade his thing to a green pump if he wants to.
Come, CK.
Yeah, let's go.
Let me take the blue card. Look better.
Wait, I need a little bit of max.
Them.
Very shambled on max.
They're gonna go in
Okay,
for the
we have to
W
just
key.
go
I wonder
CK.
if it's
also
good
get
enough
a
time though.
Yeah.
They don't have that in much enough mats at hand to a W key seriously. So if they do get into a fight, they're gonna need to do it very quickly.
They're running.
You lie.
Yeah, keep going. You two keep going.
go, go.
I'm shooting them. Keep going them. I hit
What?
126.
Oh, I see them.
Go on the bridge. Just
Go
follow
to
the
gas
bridge.
station.
The ones on the hill here.
It's going for beam. Get out.
How many
No,
mats?
88 mats at hand. The W key, it's a Noted and CK, the duo that I love to watch when it comes into the top. They know how to frag, they know how to support. They're really good at what they do. Getting those piece controls in play, they've got the wall. Nice pump coming into play for CK. That is what you want to see. The player just stole the car from CK and them.
I can't.
No ways.
I'm getting in the car and chasing the other guy as well.
Shake it.
I'm coming, Nuts. I'm in. Go, go, go.
GG's, man.
Teammates north, CK.
Free a spaz
Break his
with
skull,
my
go.
lie.
Break his skull, brother.
Huh?
Break his skull.
I'll try.
Teammates north. Oh, I see.
Break another.
Just go back to Dirty, bro.
Yeah, they can still loot up at Dirty,
running away.
which is the ideal thing to do. Now the VIPs that I have for you guys is none other than Chimp and them, which they're not screen sharing.
Oh, it's alright.
There we
Oh,
go.
wow.
So yeah, we got Chimp and Kareem as not Kareem, Chimp Panda. By the way, guys, I repeat that Panda, AG Panda, who we've seen missing in action for quite some time, and you guys can't actually see that right now. I'll bring that over down for you guys. There we go. So yeah, AG Panda really MIA for the past couple of months, but he's in this game competing with Chimp and Rejects. Although we've seen this team, although we've seen Panda competing today, he is just a substitute for Sunday. Kareem will be playing on Sunday, will be competing in the finals, and Panda is just a substitute. But I mean, they dropped the 19 kills, has a trio in game number 1. I mean, holy, if I was Reject, I'd snake Panda, to be honest. But no, Chimpy's a good friend to Kareem. Let's see what happens finals, if they can stay this consistent as well. Now there goes Sweaty, and I'm pretty sure Travis, Neymar, and Woke went Sweaty, guys, or am I tripping? The Hot Wheels basically allows you to go off-road quite easier, but the controls are very bumpy. Oh, those players at the NPC right here. Or am I tripping? Yeah, there was players here. They could possibly still be around and they could get a free elimination. The nice thing about this NPC and Sweaty itself is that you can walk out with a really good mats at hand. Not like I mentioned here, you see they got gold, purple scar and gold and purple pump as well. So really good stuff for them. Really just getting mechanical parts. Let's see what they can do. Welcome, Jade. Hope you're doing good. Watch Travis off spawn. Is Travis at them at Caddy? Yes, sir. Let's see what they can do off spawn at Catty. We did see them die quite early on. But yeah, we kind of missed that action coming out from Catty, it looks like. They are sitting on 3 eliminations, which, yeah, we missed a couple action from Woke and Neymar. But the past couple of weeks for Woke and Neymar, I could argue that has been inconsistent, or they've been demotivated. Like at the start of the season, or I just saw them not grinding the game, or not playing competitive like the way they should be, and that costed them their 3 times champ. I mean, you guys are looking at the team that won week 1, won week 2, won week 3, and then week 4 sort of costed it badly for them. Ooh, couple beams going into play. This could be this could be Bojo and them, to be honest. If I'm not mistaken, this could be Bojo and them. Let us just quickly have a peek at where Bojo and them are situated. Okay, no, it's not Bojo, but they're very near. We can see Lucid gets an elimination in the kill feed. Let's go over to the other players such as State and them. Fresh, Piv, and State. They had a decent rotation into endgame, but it costed them in terms of Fresh and Piv sort of dying really quick back to back. And then State has a solo, had to rotate into endgame. And yeah, being a solo is not easy, guys. You're going to find a lot of trios focusing you quite heavily, and you will be in an uncomfortable position, probably being eliminated off the bat, and that's exactly what happened to State in his first moving zone. 51 players remain, and that's Rejects who actually gets an elimination. We just missed that. Let's just see what happened. I really want to go back on them and see what it was like. Oh, mistaken? Yeah, but he is going for the W key right now. As you guys can see, they got a bounty on board. They're going to the area where they could possibly get a full trio or solo. Let's see what the case may be. They are in the atmosphere or the radius of the opponent. They could possibly be in the restaurant. You can see them right there on height somewhat. Let's see how Reject, Panda, and Chimp go into this W key. They can shoot him down actually, and then be in a good position. Looks like the player is trying to disengage. But Reject also on the front fold, pushing in. Panda at the bottom as well. He's got hit but not severely bad. Now in a heightened position, they can come into a play where they can doubly clean the box, and it's a couple of shots. Nice 35 from Reject. Reject and them controlling this fight successfully. No players around to interrupt it for third parties. Really just taking piece by piece. They're still in zone, and if they need to refresh their wood, I mean, this place is known for wood, so they can easily farm the pallets and get a huge amount of mass. That player taking a risky jump towards Reject. Now Reject has a purple pump. They walking around with primal rifles. Oh, nice pump comes into play. This looks like a decent team. I'm afraid it could possibly be Luca and them. What do you guys say? Could it be Luca or no? Nice. Oh my god, he's got bowed and will get eliminated as well. He did deal a significant larger amount of damage to the players. So Panda and Chimp can easily 2v3 at this point, but Chimp gets hit hard. You can see him on a somewhat 30 HP only, and he gets knocked as well. Oh my god. The explosive bow is the one that will clean this fight up. Panda is on height. He can maybe join Reject in this position and maybe revive him. But no, they hunting. Panda does knock out one player and gets the elimination off the bat. This is a good opportunity to maybe grab the cards and dash. But let's see what he can do in this position. Yeah, there you go. 19th place. Fantastic stuff to the opponents who comes through with an absolute dub. Let's go over to State, Piv, and Fresh. They were also in a long fight, actually. You can see they did come through with the dub. They managed to get Fresh's card. And they... Wait! Guys, it was Fresh against Rejects! No ways! That's why Issy was like, check Fresh. It was Fresh against Rejects. Damn. Fresh and Piv actually managed to... Well, State and Piv actually managed to eliminate Rejects, Panda, and Chimp. That's a GG's in the book. Well, technically, it was a really good play from the team that got the explosive bow to Reject. Reject had no time to react, and Reject got eliminated. They got the card on Fresh. They can go in for the revive. Damn, GG's, man. Okay, while they're busy getting that loot out, let's just hop over to other players. Critic trying to get the beam on a player. He does get an elimination. No, it's Lukis who gets an elimination. This could be an easy position where they can pick up some kills. Let's see what Kritik and his team do. Snipes no longer in this trio? Or what happened? Young Gods, literally, Reapsy. I told you guys, Piv making a huge name for himself. He comes through with the... They come through with the 2v2, basically. 3v2, the Fresh did die. But Piv and them did clutch up. So that's fantastic stuff in the book. Oh, this is Bojo and them, guys. Let's go over to Bojo, see what they do But that's definitely Bojo and them. Let's go over to Bojo, see what's happening.
To kill this team.
Yeah, I have nothing, like nothing.
So Bojo and them double keen Critic. Let's see how they can hold up against the consistent team Bojo, Noted, and CK.
The one's running so far, bro. Let's key him. On me.
One's on me.
CK notices a player trying to go in for the piece control. He can literally take this wall. Player runs, manages to crack the player. CK pushing quite heavily.
Lara Croft
And
is
it could
cracked.
be Noted who picks up this knock.
Nice.
Yeah, it is Noted who picks up this knock.
40.
Checking.
Nice, comes in from behind. Kritic in no position to defend himself. Another player right here. He does got him in a box, it looks like. And they clean
There's sticky
Kritic and
fish.
them up quite
Okay,
quickly. Oof.
I can
4
carry.
eliminations at
How's
hand
that
for
with
the
you guys
trio. Bojo, Noted, and CK.
I need
But tough stuff for Kritic and his trio, where they had to be
Does anyone wanna carry
the
us, baby?
team to be
Yes.
double keyed
He's
by
on me.
Bojo, Noted, and them. CK noticing another player is going in for the push. Says full box. I don't believe so. Oh, it's full cone. A nice 100 damage, but it's in the box of the opponent. He needs to get out of there. 99 players, 99 HP. They do get a knock on the player though. They can't get the eliminations at hand. Noted comes in, cleans up the damage that CK had started.
Full box that.
Beautiful stuff. They're sitting on 6 eliminations right now.
He needs a
Yo, I'm
panado.
burning, dude.
He needs a
Okay,
panado.
let's keep keying.
I need
Over
a
here,
couple
on me,
big
on me,
ones.
on me.
I need a couple big ones.
Okay, I'm chilling. Oh, on heights above us, be careful.
Stinkfish going into play. Nice. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Lots,
30,
lots,
35,
lots.
40, 45, 50, 60. Oh my god, so much white damage out right here. CK putting on the pressure. Another team's coming in for the W key. They should disengage to right now. CK in on tough position. He's almost eliminated. 15 blue HP, but it's Noted as well, who's beat up with them. Nice pump, but he's dealt more damage to CK. CK needs to disengage right now. Take some floppers and white heals.
I'm healing.
I mean blue heals. There's a time to heal up. CK and them just pushing quite aggressively. Will be getting into a position where they actually knock one player. That's Kodek, who will be getting eliminated by Bojo. Can Bojo get the cleanup? Let's see what goes into play right now. W King very heavily holding the wall. They have stinkfishes which they can throw and get into a better position right now. Trying to double key, does get in the box. It's 164 damage. CK with the 40. One player gets knocked. That's Noted who's knocked. CK needs to slow down because he may just get knocked as well. Missing a lot of his aim. He can still clean up quite good and he does so successfully. It is Bojo and CK got eliminated, but there's another team around that is here to clean up after CK. CK is trying to disengage a bit so he can heal up. He can take those stinkfishes in order to get white heals and then be in a better position to fight. Will we see CK come through with the 1v2, 1v3? Just like Noted did in game 1, or are we going to see the players eliminated? It won't be the best idea to sort of try revive Bojo and Noted right there. So couple of stinkfishes going into play. He's going to disengage. Holy, what have we watched here, chat? CK did a lot of damage for himself. I think he can't get the revive on Noted. Plays from above right now. Managed to beam CK. CK on 54 HP.
He's gonna die soon. We need a refresh.
Don't mind.
Yeah, GG's. No time to actually edit. A good refresh. He does have a big pot as well, so can be in a position of healing. And yeah, he's got a good refresh from the body. He can maybe get the card, but no point because the zone is closing. They're chilling on 8 eliminations. Well done to CK for that little bit of gameplay from him. That was fire, man. Fire stuff. This is why I hate watching Twitch on third-party websites, because it just doesn't work. They want you to go to Twitch itself and watch from there. Okay, so we can see Piv and them didn't actually get the revive on actual fresh, unfortunately. But nonetheless, that was beautiful gameplay. Let's actually go over to Travis. Hopefully we do get to see his gameplay in endgame. They are on height. Exactly what we want to watch right now. Travis, Neymar, and Woke on a heighted position. They chilling on 7 eliminations. 25 players will be making those moving rotations. This is huge for Travis and them. Still remaining on height. I think it is going to be an easy control for the trio. He does notice second to height is going to be shooting at Woke and Nay. Good comps from Travis. Travis with one pepper at hand, he can rotate quite late. Now the nice thing I love about Travis is that he can IGL and Frank at this not Frank, frag at the same time. Although he's on 1 elimination right now, I don't know what happened this game, but let's see what goes into play for endgame. He's got a couple ammo to spray down, which is really good in endgame. You don't always want to be saving your ammo for like end game, but yeah. Nice rotations coming into play. You can look back there. It almost looks like he's chilling in Storm with the way it's so purple right now. Why is it so purple, chat? Almost looks like he is in Storm. Nice, he can't get a beam. Oh my god, man needs to Kovacs. Needs to warm up. Still a couple more mats at hand. 444 wood, which will be helpful towards the last rotations at play. 8 players remain. They are now on 10 eliminations, so Neymar and Woke are putting a lot of work. Trying to go in for the piece control. Piece builds. Let's see what goes into play. Oh. Looks like Woke is going to get eliminated by Solar. There's a player right there, and then you can see... Nice! Beautiful stuff. Huge pump. Places those builds so he's ready to get those eliminations. Massive, massive clutch from the team. Travis, Neymar, and Woke. Now, I read that a new thing got added. If Storm is close, it turns purple around you. For endgame, that's disgusting, honestly. For endgame, obviously the zone's going to be on you. You're moving rotations. So it almost looks like you in Storm constantly. And I think they need to maybe deactivate that feature. But can we talk about CK? I think CK has to be the VIP for this match. Walking out with so much elims, dealing a lot of damage as well. And then Noted just cleaning up after CK as well. So, yeah, that was massive coming into play for that team, Bojo, Noted, and CK. Again, Noted and CK doing bits and pieces. Like I say, guys, that duo together in the trio, they work extremely well. They're always on each other. They know how to clean up and, you know, attack from different angles. If one player is hurt, they move back out and then get the elimination somehow or another. But yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys do leave a like. We're at 36 likes and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you don't know what you're watching or what you're tuning into, it is the Nibble Trio series week 5, or we could say the Nibble bi-weekly series week 5. It is Qualifier 1 happening every Wednesday, 2nd week and 4th week of the month. And then this Friday we got a Qualifier 2. Sunday, guys, we got Reboot round happening at 2. So if you guys don't make it into qualifying rounds, just understand that you do get the opportunity to actually make it into make it into finals by playing the reboot round. I don't expect it to be the most stacked game, but it still gives an opportunity for the players at hand to sort of walk into finals winning that game. So that's going to be an interesting aspect as well. So without wasting any more time, guys, game number 3 will be underway. We'll be looking at the leaderboard as well, see who's taking that first position, but it's top 16 that will be making their way into finals. So if you guys are top 16, stay consistent game 3 and game 4 in order to ensure your spot is secured over there. Guys, I'll be back for game number 4. Don't you guys go anywhere. Stay strapped to your seats. I'll be back in about 5 more minutes. Okay, guys, now going into game number 2, we will be game number 3. Actually, we'll be looking at the leaderboard at hand. Let us see what that looks like for the players and so forth. First and foremost, let's refresh this bad boy. See the leaderboard of the game number 2, and we got Pooper Troopers in first with a consistent 24 and 24 games. They're now chilling on 48 points in total. We got Ishi, Solar, and Mori as well in first place, which is oddly dope because they are not a well-known team. They are actually very unknown and underrated in the community. So I'm happy to see such new games taking lead in the Nibble bi-weekly series. We also got Reject, Kareem, and Chimp also in first and third place, even though they had a bad game too. They're on 42 points. You got Bravado X Goliath coming back into top 5 just based on a single game which we spectated. They were on height, managed to grab the win as well. So absolutely GG's to them. And then we can see Alpha is in 6, which is Reepsy, Crispy, and Ginger. In 7, the Slight X Punishers. In 7th is the Fresh, Piv, and State. And 8 is Poxy, Lex, and Redeem. And 9 is Ricey, Race, and Space. And 10th is Vogue, Asto, and Wolf Gun. Now we can go back on the players right here and see what's cooking for them. So yeah, game number 3, guys. We lots of unexpected clutches and gameplay from the team CK, Noted, and Bojo. They've been doing some wonderful stuff over the board, and I'm really proud to see them grow throughout the Nibble bi-weekly series. They've been getting some consistent games, some consistent tournaments overall as well, placing second twice, winning themselves some good bucks for the weekend, and I'd like to see them maybe grabbing first this weekend because they've been there, they've been consistent, they've been doing what they're supposed to do. But on the other hand, you also got a Spooper Troopers. And they've also gotten second twice, and really I'm excited to see whether or not they will be grabbing first this weekend. Now let us see what that comes into play, whether or not we can see either teams grabbing first place. But I can tell you this Sunday we're gonna see yet another interesting, entertaining gameplay coming into for us here at the Nibble bi-weekly series week 5. Yeah, that's what we have for you guys today. Very much uncontested. We can go over to the other players, Critic and them, to see what's cooking for them at hand. And oddly enough, they're actually landing at Misty, chat. Landing at Misty, very high risk place to go, especially being a new like a new trio. Yeah, so Critic, Luabonics, and Loki's going Misty Meadows. I'm surprised to not see any tier 1, tier 2 teams actually drop and land Misty as well. They've got the entire area really uncontested, which is a surprise to me. I would have loved to see some tier 1, tier 2 players maybe in the finals taking charge over here. And our region just got knocked, so let's go over to his position, see whether or not they can clutch up right over here. But you can see Chili and Pulse left alone in this position to fight, and he's just trying to paddle away, man, hardly swimming, making any distance, flicking his mouse around just so he doesn't get eliminated off the bat. But he's gonna get killed either way. And that's Kodak with the elimination at hand. GG's to them. So let's see what the players can do. 75 players, Pulse and Chili, just trying to disengage, swim out of here. And you can see it might be a successful rotation for them. Nice. They've got a boat and they will be making their way out. Very well done to them. Unfortunately, without the card, they will most probably getting into endgame as a duo. Hopefully, they make it all the way out there. And then you also got on board right here is Fresh Estate and Piv. They still need to somehow work around how they play, how the chemistry is. But like I said, guys, Piv is a very, very talented player, and we can see what he can do when it comes into game number 3 and 4. Let's see. They still got a lot of time to work around as a trio to bring that competitive gameplay to the South African community who will be spectating and watching. Now he's upgrading into a pump. I just love this season, guys. It's so easy to get good loot that literally half your lobby will be in endgame with like decent amount of loot. Then also in this position now together, the actual trio that will be playing is Chimp Restricted. They're actually quite close to freshen them. So let's see what goes into play for them. 66 players remaining here. Poxy gets an elimination in the kill feed, and we did see them in top 10. "67 players, one player gets rebooted. They're gonna need to make the rotation into zone at some point. It's actually crazy that you can die of spawn and bring it back the next game, like we've seen from Travis Neyman. Well, getting that victory royale with 10 plus kills really brings you in a state where you can win. Ooh, there's a player out about. There are dinosaurs, creatures, wolves, pigs are all in this game now. Like it has evolved as well. Ooh, out of fuel. No time to W key. But the bounty is to their right, so they can get in a position of W keying. Ooh, nice beam from Rejects. "67 players alive," using the harpoon feature to just drag their player along the map. Still looks like they're in zone, even though they're not. Oh my god. Knockdown Creaser. Player did get knocked in the storm. Oh, they're still in the storm. Okay, no. It's trippy. They do manage to knock one player though. They're taking some medkits, and I believe they will be making their way into the zone. Not into the zone directly, but into another position where they can get these eliminations and wipe them out. They can easily get these eliminations. The players have to be very, very weak. Yeah, there you go. Why didn't they shake down to get the location of the other place? It's because Chimp maybe has identified where they are. No, yeah. Other players have already left. Dixie players will be rotating into the zone. You can see Glubs gets an elimination, which unfortunately we can't really spectate from our POV because he's on Twitch right now. But really well done to him. Let's go over to the players seeking them because we're most probably going to see a lot of action coming into play for them as they continuously double key the map at hand.
But down by the river where the campfire was.
Oh my god, even the trucks
Oh.
get the Hot Wheel feature.
Okay, yeah, actually, I guess.
So kind of missed a little bit of action coming into play for the team at hand. You can see they're sitting on 3 eliminations, guys.
Are you guys decent on mats?
Yeah, I'm capped.
Yeah, I'm
pretty
decent.
much. In the 100.
Gotta get that
5
fuel
GG.
up.
Where are they? Oh, there's the car, bro.
Looks like they are hunting some players.
I'm in.
Bojo is going for the W key very quickly. An anonymous player was knocked out by the storm. I wonder if that is
Just double
rejecting them.
material to the
Nah,
left
rejecting
and
them are
double
safe.
play. Can you push him?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Go
Don't
see
kill
it.
them. Don't kill them. Kids on me, on me, on me, on me.
Bojo caught skits on him.
In these
Nice build and reaction time coming in
High
from
five.
CK. CK on height as well. CK pushing into this box. He does get he doesn't get the floor though, but he can get the wall.
Nice.
No player in the trio has been dealt with damage. He's gonna explode this place up, give him a lot of more freedom to work around. But with so much previous builds being placed, it's
Okay,
more
I just
so
got
hard
aimbotted.
to know where they are, where
I'm
they're
first.
located.
I'm boxed. 140. Dead.
Nice, noted with the box, but he does come
Get to me,
through
get
on
to me.
top. He's on
What
1
the-
HP and he does knock one player. They do go with the finish as well. Bojo on 1
One
HP.
HP.
I have a medkit.
How does he take that? They're rezzing. They're rezzing.
Corners.
I can throw a gas can, it won't hurt you.
Oof. So much damage dealt.
I couldn't even build in time, bro.
No ways. Oh my god, it's Scar, Neymar and them actually. So let's go over to Neymar and see what it looks like for them. They did knock one player, which was Neymar, but Neymar back at 130 HP. W keying this solo player. CK is trying his level best to get out of this position, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. They're pushing him very aggressively. One player does get knocked, and they do come through with a elimination on CK. So GG's in the book for Bojo and them competing against Neymar, Travis, and Scar. Neymar and Scar with 5 eliminations at hand. Looks like they're gonna grab this qualifier. It looks like they're kind of back in the action for fighting. They've got the mobility, guys. Red peppers. I'm telling you right now, guys, if you guys are competing, want to make it into endgame, moving zones 24/7, has a solo, has a trio, grab those red peppers. Go catty if it means. But yeah, no, GG's to the team at hand right there. 5 eliminations at hand. Massive stuff. Scar is just gonna need a couple white heals. You can see them finding another trio. Will they go in for the W key? The Storm is still in a distance, and he gets head dinked sliding down the mountain. He's got a harpoon, which he can maybe harpoon and get some loot over here, but they are trying to focus one single player. Nice crack from Travis. Travis' aim is really warm right now. He can see he's moving about, getting as much tags as possible. Trio's about. Travis 35. Looks like Neymar got beamed just a bit. He's on 1 HP. He needs to start healing. Travis sort of expanding out for him so his team can be safe. Yeah, they're gonna need a lot more mats going into endgame because in this position, yeah, they're not really decent amount of mats. Ooh, Scar had a lot of mats. On the lake area, river area as well, so they can easily get into a position of harpooning some fish spots. The players above them is looking to bounty as well, so they can get into a position where they can get some eliminations on them, but they're playing it safe, staying boxed up on low ground as well. Neymar and Travis really did well game number 2, but I want to see how Kareem and them do this game around as well. Oh, just as I said that, we're seeing some action coming into play. Chimp gets knocked. They're putting pressure on. They get the elimination on Chimp. Chimp gets knocked, but Kareem responds back with a knock play as well. And you can see they're quite close to Neymar on them, and that could be Neymar and them focusing this position. They're getting server focused quite heavily. Rejects needs to push into zone. It's a max pull for them as well, and that's going uphill, so they're in the toughest position they can be right now. Almost looks as if they've Storm still, but again guys, it's a new feature added that the Storm, when the Storm is closed, it starts looking purple. They should remove this feature because it's very confusing. Actually, very quiet rotation for the team. Cream and Reject really took dead side of the rotates. Doesn't look like they're gonna get focused at all. 35 players remain in this zone. Ooh. Beamed. He still has got a couple minis and a hot pot to get back to good, decent HP. They are in zone and very close to other enemies as well. They just need to drop down a level or 2. Why are they getting focused so much? Oh, stinkfish. Oh my god, they're dead. Yeah, no max. GG's. What was that, chat? That was crazy for rejects and them. Let's actually go on to Perf and see if they're still alive. Yeah, they are indeed. Let's give Perf and them the end game beauty. They're on low ground in a good position to make the moving rotations as well. Moving about between old builds. Perf very much separated from his team though. This could cost going into endgame. It's always good to stick to each other like glue. But Perf nowhere to be seen. It's only State and Actual Fresh in the same top. Now needing to rotate outside and about. I'm surprised that Perf is actually picking up some eliminations. Perf picks up 2 eliminations for the team. Huge stuff coming into play. Like I said, guys, Perf is a warrior, man. Dropping down to low ground. I can't believe Fortnite actually drops supply drops late in this game. Like someone's gonna pause and be like, yo guys, supply drop on me. Oh, there you go. Perf is on them. He's gonna need to take a half pot, a big pot. I mean a med kit, but I don't know if he'll be in zone in order to do so. Zone's moving quite quickly. If you guys got those fire bows, right now would be the one, but it's a play from behind. He does manage to knock one player, Piv, in a position where he can clutch up. He does get his finish as well. Perf left alone all on in this position. Let's see what he can do as a solo. 50 blue. He needs to rotate now. He can't take any more storm damage. Oh, nice 37, but he gets hit hard. A nice side jump from him. Another player. 108 from Piv. Piv really trying to do the best he can, but it doesn't look like he's going to get out of zone. Right here, he does get a knock, but he won't be able to get that finish. Beautiful stuff. I don't know if anyone else is in endgame. Yeah, let's go over to Bravado Travis in them. Goliath, Travis, and them. Okay, guys, so nobody in endgame for us, but holy, Perf almost with the huge clutch at hand, but unfortunately just fell short in that position. GG's, man. Oh, it's only for performance mode. The Purple Storm, not DX 11 and 12. That makes so much sense. It works then. It kind of works, but at the same time, it's really, really confusing. This is our first time playing solo. GG's, man. You guys are doing well. Keep qualify, make a name for yourself in the finals. It is the Nibble Trio qualifier happening right here. Week 5, guys. We'll be back with a short break going into the last game of the qualifiers. So don't you guys go anywhere. Actually, if you guys could do me a little bit of a favor, retweet or tweet out the YouTube channel stream. Get some people in for the last game because I feel like it's going to be an epic one. And I'll see you guys in just a bit. Okay, again, sorry for the long wait, guys, but we are going into game number 4. The players have jumped out the battle bus, but before we actually go into that position, let us look exactly what the leaderboard is looking like, who will be coming through first for the Q1 of the Nibble Bi-Weekly Series Week 5. Now, I'm pretty certain it is going to be Neymar, Travis, and Woke who will be in first place, but through this, it could be Reject as well. It's very complicated to say. So there you guys go, the leaderboard at hand. Let's give it a young refresh and we can see exactly what we have up here. It's actually Pooper Troopers who are staying consistent, really bringing in that dominant competitive behavior. So let's see what happens when we open the top 10. So you got Spooky, Cod, and Dibs in first place with 80 points. Not far behind is Alpha, Reapsy, Crispy, and Punisher's Ginger with 63. I'm actually excited for this trio, guys. Ginger, Reapsy, and Crispy really showing excuse me, some true consistency over there. And then Travis and Neymar and Woke are also bringing it back just with 3 games at hand, guys. Seeing that they did die of spawn, and then a Stiv, State, Piv, and the actual Fresh. You can all thank Piv really for being the dominant player in this trio, showing exactly what to do. Ishi, Solar, and Mori 5th place, and you did see Solar say it is their first time playing, as well as this team being an underrated, unknown team in this position. Rejecting them, however, staying consistent somehow, but they will be making an easy qualifier. And then it's Piano, Rakic, and Zelo, who is still remaining top 7. And then you got Vogue, Astor, and Wolfgun in 8th. You got Flopper in 9th. You got Najens in 10th. And then, yeah, your top 16 guys will be working their way into the finals. Yeah, if the Bojo and them don't pick up their pace, they could possibly be knocked out of the qualifier and having to play reboot round. But let's see what that looks like for the team right here. Honestly, I say they won't die of spawn. They've got Dirty Dogs, and with Dirty Dogs being uncontested, they can basically get enough placement points as well in order to make it into qualifying too.
For the whole time. It's...
what's it called?
Yeah, I know, but it's just boring. You guys are like so quiet. You guys don't say anything.
Let's
Don't
go,
say
let's
any
go.
jokes. You say nothing. Like there's no vibe at all. I didn't feel like playing. I wanna go home.
Come, let's go. Yeah, for sure.
So not only do we have like this team at hand, we still got Critic, guys. Critic showing some true dominance somehow. Hopefully he makes it his way through to round 2. Now himself, Asta got eliminated by a gut bomb. So yeah, we did see Asta with Solar, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Misty Meadows, uncontested. I'm still shocked at that, chat. Really shocked to see this come into play. They really in a good position. Piv and them do land really close to who's this? Reject and them. So if we ever do get into a position, we could see them fight. But let's see what goes into play right now. So we've had consistent games and really good POV from the players to you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the Nibble Bi-Weekly series. He does get himself a gold chest at hand. That is going to be crucial when it comes to upgrading his weapons, if he can go to the NPC and do so.
Finally
taking that vehicle. So it's Holly Hedges exactly where they'll be going. Ishi with the huge clutch, by the way. Oh my god. Ishi with the huge clutch. We can see them get those early rotations to um, Burger King. Yeah, we'll call it Burger King, hamburger, or what is this place called, chat? Oh my god, player on him. This is not a position you want to be in. Will he get this elimination? He can piece control him if need be. There goes the double edits, boxed like fish, and we'll be sending him back to the lobby in a beautiful package. GG's. That is Wolfgun, actually. They should have gone down for the shakedown to see where the other players are at. But it could be that they are on them. Nice little stare going in there. He does hit the player for 60. He needs to reload that pump. Oh my god, it's a bazooka. And it looks like he will be getting eliminated anytime now. Does get the wall in there. But the player playing very passive, trying to get the distance and sneaky gameplay. He's going to let actual Fresh and Piv take the stand because he needs to heal up. But Fresh gets hit hard and they do come through with the elimination as well. GG's, man. Logjam. Is this what it's called? Okay, cool. Thank you so much. But yeah, for Logjam, they do get that elimination, which is really good. Okay, so that is actual Fresh in them. We still got a reject, and they playing with the actual trio, which is Kareem, Chimp, and Reject. Now they're very somewhat close, and they actually got another bounty hunt on the actual Fresh. That's what I was saying earlier on, guys, is that they're very quite close to each other, being that they're in the same position. Looks like Fresh in them will be going over to, rejecting them will be going over to Fresh, Estate, and Piv. I'd love to see a rematch come into play because we did see in game 2 the actual Fresh managed to eliminate Reject in them. So let's see what happens this game. Okay, it's gonna be a while until they actually get into a rematch. Going straight to where the bullfight was happening previously. Did see Piv and them grab some eliminations as well. Now this is the opportunity to get some beams in. A nice 26 damage. Chimp as well falling back with some tags and shots. They do got the low ground though, so let's see how it could work. They already positioned themselves quite well. Almost as if they planned or knew they were on the way here. This is the rematch, guys, that we all have been suspecting. And let's go over to Stating them just to see what it looks like for them. What are their gameplay is going to be like. But Kareem trying to go in for the flank. He does manage to hit State just a bit. They are trying their level best to disengage. Oh my god! State gets eliminated quite quickly. They're going to go down with the shakedown. This will allow for Reject and them to find out their locations. Let's go back over to Reject and see exactly what goes into play. I'm so amped to see this battling come into play for them. It's the rematch from game number 2, if you guys remember. Now, Kareem and them do have the upper hand in this position to actually come through with a victory in terms of eliminating. The Storm is 130 minutes. It's going to be making its way. A nice 36 beam. They can actually come through with an elimination, trying to line up those shots. A nice 23. Nice 23. He's literally one shot. Will he get this elimination, though? They do knock the actual Fresh. GG's. And they get that elimination as well. So you can practically say they've won the rematch when it comes to the actual Fresh and Reject. Now, when it comes to finals, I wonder what the actual Fresh and them are going to do, because to sort of be close to Reject and Chimp, it's very difficult and challenging to be in this position. But Chimp and them really hungry now, moving into their next opponents, their next eye that will be doubly keen into. You can see on height over there, nice 26, managed to break the players. They will, can they go in from the doubly key from here? They can indeed actually go in from here. Kareem going in closer. Then they can work their way up from here. There's a bazooka that's going to come into play as well. They do break the player down. Oh, it's one player that's knocked. That player is cracked as well. 2 players have been cracked in this position. Chimp manages to pick up 1 elimination at hand. Let's see what they can do. They break yet another player. Rejecting them, very aggressive right now, guys. The player's in no position to run, because he's only running into Reject and Kareem right now. They're gonna go down for the shakedown. So much action and gameplay coming in from Reject, Kareem, and Chimp. Do they have the locations of the next player? It seems they do. They're tracing and tracking right now. Oh my god, manages to crack another player. When it comes to aim, you can tell that Reject and them do have the upper hand, cracking so many players. The player is trying to build up, trying to somehow come through with a magical pump. He does hit him somewhat decent, but he's going to take some heals right now. He's going to be back in the fight, ready, 200 HP. It's a 3v2 as well. They do got the upper hand. No space for him to aim in. Reject using his bazooka. 1 player does get knocked. It's Kareem. And there you go. They need to get the card so that maybe Kareem can get his loot back. Couple cabbages and everything at hand as well. So they can revive in Storm. I think it's only going to be a 2-ticker. This is probably Nyclo and them. I don't think Nyclo's playing in this tournament. I'm not too sure. I think he's playing in only on Friday. Damn, beautiful stuff for the players at hand. Oh my god, Chimp on 1 HP. He does get knocked. He's gonna need to disengage now. Literally no vehicles around because players are just using them for mechanics. Kodak manages to eliminate Rejects, and we'll go off Rejects just in case, you know, he doesn't want the attention on him right now. Then you got also Travis and them reviving Woke and Nay in this position. He's got 2 pumps, 3 pumps to give to his teammates. 1 purple pump, 1 blue pump. Could it be that they were fighting Kareem and them? "33 teams remain in this position to go into endgame. Couple beams. They do have the HP to fight. Yeah, they're gonna have to fight right now. I really wish I knew who was there. Petrol bomb gets placed. Nays on 1 HP. Nice 78 from Travis. Nice 24. Woke and Nay knocked yet again. Nice. Manages to crack a player. You can actually get into this player's box. Whoa, Travis come through with the 1v2. Gets in the player's box. But they put pressure in from behind. This is Tollus and them, if I'm not mistaken. GG's. Let's go over to Twitter and see what's... I mean, not Twitter, YouTube. Oh, wait, what happened there?
They went. Up to the point.
Drop. Drop. I have hardly. You're gonna build a box.
So Seeker and them were in some trouble. Nice.
Or don't,
Where's
I
it?
guess.
Sorry, I dropped down, bro.
Calm that. This isn't our war. Would have been dead.
Chilling, bro.
Nomads at hand.
No.
Like.
This is
what the hell
Piano,
is Bojo
Luke and them.
doing?
So that's how he gets eliminated. Let's go back into Discord. See who we can spectate. We actually have nobody. I think maybe Reject. If Reject is somehow alive. That's the only player we have at hand, guys. Can we see the big name to Reject come through with the 1v3 in endgame? That'll be spectacular. So nobody else on hand for us. Good rotations though. He's used a lot of mats. Play in front of him. Notice him. He could get doubly keyed in this position. He's gonna need to farm up the wood. Nice. He's got a couple mushrooms to get to 200 HP. I don't know, man. They've already qualified. So, chat and Reject needs to put on that show for us. It still would be mega if he does come through with the win in endgame. Maybe that's his goal at hand. But he's got a couple decent mats. Oh my god, literally tapping the head. Or should I say hairline? Because holy. Man's using a lot of builds. I don't know if Reject is situated in zone. Yes, he is. Sort of max pool for him. He's going to need to worm his way into the next zone somehow. He can pick up this elimination if he needs be. Oh, gets hit hard. Nice, 108 damage. He's gonna take the heals. He does have a half pot as well. The zone is also rotating, so you could possibly get the elimination due to Storm. Nice stuff coming from Reject. But there could be a lot of pressure coming in from the other people. Why aren't this team rotating? Like, he's gonna use a big pot in case he needs to magically 1v3. The player is gonna be right over here, but he's gonna drop down. He's gonna need to use a lot of mats in this position already. 18 mats left on metal. Reject really showing how to stay alive as a solo. He needs to get on height. Good plays and decision making coming from Reject right now. 21 players remain. 410 Breaker though. Literally almost all his mats used up. He's gonna need a refresh somehow. 20 players remain in this position. Gloves is still alive as well. $160 mats with 80 wood and 10 metal though. Jesus, he uses a lot of mats. Goes in for the pump but misses. Another pump. Beautiful stuff. He can't get this finished. The player does have floppers as well. Oh no, looks like he's dead. No ways! Reject picking up an elimination just last minute, but he's gonna get focused by the lobby. And he will get eliminated, unfortunately, but huge stuff nonetheless for the team at hand right over there. That is a game number 4, guys. The final game for the tournament at hand. Thank you guys coming through for the stream. 46 likes. If you guys haven't already, make sure to smash the like button. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the games as well as competing. If you guys are competitors in the Nibble bi-weekly series, we'd love to say thank you so much for tuning in and week out into the Nibble bi-weekly series. It is week 5, guys. We got Qualifier 2 happening on Friday. If you guys did not qualify, don't you worry. There's also a reboot round happening on Sunday at 2 p.m. So if you guys get in a position where you could win a game, you guys could be making it into finals. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming through to the stream. It's been an absolute amazing one. And I can't wait to see you guys compete in the Nibble bi-weekly series week 5 Qualifier 2. It's been your boy ROG, and that'll be a beautiful sign out and a GG's to everyone.